Hello everyone, this is Fall 2021 for HPS 497/597E. This is our semester portfolio for Las Abuelitas. I'm Anna.
And this is Sam, and we are super excited to share our experiences with you.
Here is our table of contents. The first part being about the course. Second, the experience and general reflections. The third part, our approach to the service. And lastly, our semester barriers and achievements. Part 1, about the course. HPS 497/597E is a service learning course that is designed to prepare students to develop skills in lifestyle and wellness. Curriculum is to deliver healthy lifestyles and behaviors to the public with an emphasis on diverse, lower socioeconomic communities. Sam and Anna gave insights into health equity and community wellness by building relationships and generating educational ideas and activities. Our course was at Las Abuelitas. Las Abuelitas was designed in collaboration with Primavera to explain needs for accessible, affordable housing in a secure community setting. It is a 12-unit development with a multi-purpose community center that has a computer lab, library, office, and students' arts display area. There is also a shared outdoor space which includes a playground, basketball area, seating area, and a community garden that is accessible to the neighborhood. Part 2, experiences and reflection.
What I hope to learn throughout this experience was the ability to deliver these materials and educate these kids when they come from a variety of different ages and make it beneficial to each and every one of them. And I also wanted to learn more about the community and the foundation and just how these kids develop and they grow up. And I think that I developed a variety of skills from these kids that I'll take with me in my future career. And then some of my experiences after 1 month of being at Las Abuelitas, I was a little skeptical about if the kids really, I knew they liked us there, but if they were getting something out of it, because some were much more attentive than others. But I do think they really enjoyed it, and I think they were learning from our activities and lessons, even if you couldn't always tell. But I also believe we added a lot to the curriculum there, and that hopefully they can use it in the future.
Similarly to what Sam has said, I also hope to learn from this service experience is to engage and interact with the community partners and the youth to build relationships. As for the community partners, I hope to network and get a future job similarly to this class. As for the youth, I hope to build a relationship with them to give them a new perspective in life. Some skills I hope to develop is my decision-making skills, creative skills, just a variety of skills that from working with the kids that I will take with me in my future career. I also want to be a program coordinator, so this could be something I will be enjoying. My overall reflection after my first month of class is that it was nerve-wracking and exciting. We were finally in person after being locked down, so I was nervous to be in a room with other people because I always with my family. I remember everyone was so welcoming and excited to work alongside with us. I can't believe we're done with the semester. I really enjoy this workshop.
The third section will be about our approach to the service experience. So for the health promotion model that's guided our service process, we used a combination of the self-empowerment model and the collective action model because we wanted to foster independence, but we also wanted them to make sure that they knew about their community and like a collective action there. So we used both of these models. And so the highlights of the self-empowerment model was to develop a sense of identity and hopefully promote reflection on their behaviors and maybe change their views and values. for the greater good and like their greater health, as well as encourage their independence, foster resilience and empowerment, and provide opportunities to celebrate individuality with each of the students. And then we also wanted to use parts of the collective action model, which allowed us to take a student-centered approach to teaching, but it also let us make sure that there was all the different determinants of health when we chose the activities and lessons. And we wanted to empower all of the students and educate them for their health, and we based it off of authentic need for their community. Anna and I both learned a lot from this experience, and we fostered a lot of new skills. And some of those skills were the ability to educate and convey messages to a diverse group, which these kids definitely were, the ability to communicate with children of all ages, since Las Abuelitas has kids from about like preschool until like freshmen in high school. We were able to communicate with multiple ages. We overcame a lot of obstacles to achieve like a common goal of actually teaching these kids. We worked with each other, and we did so effectively to teach and keep the attention of all the students, and we created interesting and captivating activities to emphasize different learning objectives. We did this in various different ways through arts and crafts or physical activity or just an average lesson, but we also learned a lot of just practical knowledge as well. One of the big ones was having a plan isn't always enough. Sometimes you have to be ready to adapt. Understanding the determinants of health that affect the underserved youth in the area, and we got some insight into the development of the young people here, and what drives their behavior choices. And so for our future careers in public health, we learned and were able to understand that every person comes from different backgrounds, and we're able to communicate public health information in comprehensible and captivating ways.
And now onto our last part, part 4. Semester barriers. Here are some barriers we face during the semester, which include misbehaved kids. We had to remind them of the rules, remind them not to run around in the building, reminding them to wear their mask properly, sanitizing, as well as not to hurt or say mean things to each other, as well as play fighting. We had to remind them of the rules so they understand this is a area where there are other people, that we don't want to hurt each other, and this is like a safe and positive environment. Another barrier we face is making time to integrate service learning activities, considering the ethical dilemmas and risks associated with the activities, as well as finding activities that are appropriate for all age groups, as Las Abuelitas have kids from ages 5 to 14. So it's important to find a middle grounding between the two age groups, so both sides of the age group can have fun. Overall, our activities have kept the kids entertained and participate in many crafts, physical movement and activities, as well as snacks. What our group learned the most from our experience at Las Abuelitas is that being compassionate and supportive to kids. They all experience some form of situation that affect their behaviors or attitudes. So it is important to be there for them. We all form relationship with the kids as they await for us every Wednesday for new activities and to hang out with us. We learn a lot about them as they learn about us. So having a supportive and understanding adult figure can maybe change their perspective in life and possibly pursue their new dreams.
This next part of part 4 is about our achievements. We did a ton of activities with these kids at Las Abuelitas, but these are some of our favorites. Taste the Rainbow was a learning activity about eating the right foods and all the colors of foods like fruits and vegetables. We did an experiment with Skittles and why that is not the proper way to eat the rainbow and taste the rainbow. Dragon Tails was another one. It's freeze tag using these fun tails, and it is the most active we ever saw the kids. Origami was also a fun one for the kids. We made a gratitude banner bug rocks, and sock snowmen, which were some of our favorite crafts over the semester.
And here are some photos of the activities we did with the kids. And lastly, here are our advice and tips. Talk to the community. You might learn something new and make connections. Know and understand the goals for service learning. Be open-minded and open to the experience. Examine your own preconceptions and stereotypes and take responsibility for them. You might encounter people who have different life experiences and perspectives than you. So try to set aside your personal judgment for the moment and really listen to people. Come up with any ideas and activities which provides knowledge and skills for the kids. They will enjoy learning with you guys. And this ends our semester portfolio. Thank you.